Right, let me get the stream up so I can see what I'm doing over here. Oh goodness. Uh what? Hold on. Sorry. Edge is being Edge again. Um there we go. Let's see. How is this working? Seems to be doing pretty good. Let's see settings. Quality. 1440p. I love how it says HD on it. I don't know if it's like 1440p 60. Yeah, I don't know if it's 1440p 60. Actually, I can. But yeah, so this is a testing stream. I haven't streamed in a while. Um, I forget this headset. You can sort of hear the microphone through it, or me talking. You could hear the audio. That might just be like a mix of a whole bunch of things. But yeah, but the reason why I haven't streamed in a while is because of a few things. Um, Let me turn that down a little bit. So the reason why, if I could stop repeating myself, is because my microphone's boom arm basically conked itself out earlier this year, like a month, no, like a few weeks after I got it. So basically, the boom arm, I actually still have it. So the original boom arm I had, let me actually get the thing. It's back here somewhere. Here it is. So here's what this sounds like. So yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. So basically, um, so when I got this microphone, I believe it's called the Capsule. It's from NZXT. I bought it before the whole uh Flex program stuff started happening when I bought my computer earlier this year. And so I bought the full-sized boom arm when I bought the microphone. And I was like, yeah, a boom arm built specifically for this microphone. However, the elbow joint. So if you think of a boom arm like your arm, it has three sort of joints. So there's the shoulder joint on the bottom, the elbow joint in the middle, and the wrist joint on the end. The elbow joint, which is the middle one, broke, and it's like completely conked out. Like it's like backwards, and my microphone almost went flying when it broke because it's like snapped and it shot up and almost hit my wall. And I was in a Discord call with my friends, and they were like, "What just happened?" I was like, "My microphone boom arm just broke." So, when I got enough money next, which happened to be at Black Friday, I got the smaller version of the boom arm. So that means that yeah, I downgraded, and this boom arm is a much better build quality than the original one. You think that the big boom arm would be better quality than the mini version of it, but no, the mini one's great quality. It might just be my specific model, but I've heard of people saying that the elbow joint has broken almost instantly after they've opened it. But yeah. Oh, I got a new desk, so I no longer have the crazy table. The freaking Costco party table. But yeah, what's funny is that the me hitting my water cup on my table, on my desk, you could hear it now because it shakes the whole table. Because the clamps can actually get a good clamping on the engineered wood of the table instead of like the fucking plastic. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to curse. Rat. Anyways, I could test this at 60 FPS real quick by just doing this. It looks like it's 60. Hmm. Well, only one way to find out. So yeah, what should I do today? I was thinking of playing Minecraft, but I don't know. I haven't quite reached that Minecraft phase. You know how like there's like a 2 week Minecraft phase that everyone seems to get? I tend to do that, but for Terraria as well. So there'll just be like a time when I'm like, yo guys, let's do a Terraria playthrough, and they're like, yep. So I've been playing a new game recently. Well, not it's a new game for me ish, but it's not new in the normal sense of the word. Oh, I also got a new keyboard recently too, and it's I'll probably replace it because it's got clicky blue switches, and I prefer like quieter switches. So I'll probably switch from the clicky to Maybe brown switches, but I can't. This keyboard, because of the way it is, it's a hybrid mecha membrane, so I can't just replace the keycaps or the not the keycaps, the key switches. So I'm probably gonna have to buy a whole new keyboard that has brown switches, which means that I would have wasted money on this keyboard and its keycaps because my autistic brother, in his infinite wisdom, pulled one of the keycaps off because he probably like felt the keys and was like, "What the heck? Why does this keyboard sound and feel so weird?" And he, so a couple of the keys, the end of the key switch, like the actual plus shaped head, the MX keycap stem, has lodged itself into the keycap, and these um I bought these prism caps, which are like some sort of pudding keycaps. They look really cool. They remind me of my original Apex 3. So I'll have to get probably a new set of prism caps as well, but I might switch to the white ones because I like the look of the white ones. It'll be a lot of extra money, but I'll do some more testing with this keyboard. If I feel like I like it enough, then I'll just have to live with it for a few years. But if I really don't like typing on this keyboard, then I'll just have to suffer and, you know, get a new keyboard. But yeah, it's just the price I have to pay for not not testing things out before buying. But yeah, and I feel like I'm okay either way because I've wasted more money on less before. And yeah. So let's see what games should I play? I should probably like get like a games folder. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me let me load up Bedrock Edition Minecraft. So it's gonna do its thing. Oh God, that's loud. What is this? Oh. It's the freaking stories thing. It says I discovered an abandoned mine shaft. Alright. Now let me. There's my mouse cursor. Game. Let's do do. Hold on, let me look at something real quick. TML, Terraria Worlds, MC Bedrock. There we go. All right, now let me do this one. Oh. Um. Goodness, these like scenes are very difficult to grab. Hold on. Let me try. Let's see. It's trying to look for this. It's trying to look for, I think, Minecraft. Um, yeah? Automatic. Do that. Uh, hmm. Apply? Okay, no, that's not working. Okay, plus. Oh, that's a folder. Okay, let me not do that. Let me. Do window capture. Boom. So window capture, Minecraft, automatic, or this. Okay, no. isn't like that at all. Where's its bounting box? Yes, get rid of that. And I'm gonna do... Let's do a game capture. Add a new source instead. Let's just call it game capture for now. Allow transparency, capture cursor, yes. Compatibility. Okay, close. There we go. There we go. I think I got it correct this time around. Nice. Let me look at... This should be nice. Alright. Slash locate biome pale garden. Okay, I need to do that. And something is gonna cause... Ah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Alright, so what did that say? $525 and $10.50. Okay, slash TP 525 100 1050.
You have been teleported to 525.50, 100.00, 1000, and 50.50. Teleported Gigaphantomu to 525.50, 100.00, 1000, and 50.50.
Yeah, so here's pretty much what a pelled garden would look like when, like, with shaders on here in the future. Like, this is pretty cool. I know how it gets, like, super dark. The sounds, too. Look at that. There's zombies in there too. Like, look at that. Just insane. The only issue that I'd have is that the creakings don't, like, they're not encoded into the ray tracing. Because this ray tracing pack was made before the creaking update. Like, it's not like shaders where they will just work, um, even, like, on blocks that weren't made for it. What I'm trying to say is, like, there's a lot of ray trace, or not ray trace, there's a lot of shader packs on Java Edition where they will just work on modded items. However, ray tracing just doesn't really do that on Bedrock. Like, if I do this, let me see if I can find it quickly. Yeah, here's the eye blossoms, and here you see how they're all, like, lit up and open. If I didn't do this, they'd have no light. Now, let me see if I can find a creaking. So here's a creaking, and he's just chill. He's just walking around. He's supposed to have glowing eyes, but he doesn't for some reason. If I then do this, we can see how he kind of just blends in a bit more. He actually does work with ray tracing on, but he's not quite like an Enderman. So yeah, the Pale Garden is pretty cool in Bedrock. What's over here? Is that a mansion? That is a mansion. That's cool. Look, found a mansion. Now, mansions, they look really cool with ray tracing on. I don't know if anyone's, like, played around with ray tracing. But yeah, here's just the internals of this. I mean, this just looks like every shader pack ever. But it's not just every shader pack ever because it's it's absolutely killing your PC while it's doing it. Like, if I were to do this time day, darn it.
Set the time to 25,000.
Oh, the I think it's the one part of the mansion that doesn't have a whole bunch of windows. But you can see this, how the light, like, reflects off the floor and bounces off the walls and stuff like that. This is what I love about ray tracing, how the light is just extreme. Like, the light over here is more green because it's got the beigeish colors of the wood, and then you also have the bluish colors of the carpet. I'm just going to...
Syntax error. Unexpected at E. Add slash kill at E.
What? Oh.
Players cannot be killed while they are in creative mode. Killed Vindicator. Vindicator.
Oh no, it's gonna do this.
Vindicator.
Crap.
Zombie. Zombie.
Oh no.
Vindicator. Zombie. 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 Sheep.
It's just gonna do
Zombie.
this. I
Zombie.
forget you
Sheep.
can't make the narrator shut up.
Zombie. Zombie. Creeper. Vindicator. Vindicator. Evoker. Spider. Skeleton.
But yeah.
Sheep. Skeleton. Zombie.
But look how like the white
Vindicator.
wool isn't
Sheep.
quite just white.
Vindicator.
It's got like bluish
Vindicator.
tones and stuff to it.
Evoker. Vindicator. Vindicator. Minecart with chest. Minecart with chest. Wheat seeds. Minecart with chest. Minecart with chest. Minecart
Alright,
with
I think I
chest.
need to
Minecart
calm
with
down
chest.
with the ray tracing.
Minecart with chest. Minecart with chest. Minecart with chest. Rail. Minecart with chest. Minecart with chest.
Oh
Creeper.
yeah, there we go.
Wheat seeds.
Creaking.
Creaking. Creaking. Creaking. Wheat seeds. Zombie. 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 Skeleton. Sheep. Spider. Creeper. Bat. Skeleton. Zombie
Aw
villager.
man.
Pig. Skeleton. Pig. Skeleton. Creeper. Creeper. Zombie. Horse. Zombie. Zombie villager.
Yeah. So, um, for a lot of screen narrators that exist, if you press the control, like left control, the narrator will shut up. Like, it'll just shut up. It'll just be like, "Pop," and it won't just like go to the next thing. It will literally like just be quiet until there's a next prompt to say. Oh. Because I'm playing Minecraft Bedrock Edition, a PC Xbox game, the Xbox app is like, hey, get points before they're gone. But yeah, interesting stuff. I'll I'll figure things out. I'll probably have to do some more testing. But yeah, I'm streaming at 16,000 bit rate. I'll have to see like what I can do for like streaming and stuff like that. I'm probably absolutely murdering my CPU and GPU. Let me look. No. They're not being worked at the moment. Like my CPU's at like 50 degrees and my GPU's in the 40s. I think it's just the fact that I need to deal stuff with my internet. Hmm. I don't know. Maybe it's smooth. It might just be the way that I'm streaming like the FPS stuff. Oh, I'm also at a really high render distance. I need to turn that down if I'm streaming. 36. Okay, that's actually not super high. 36 chunks is what the Xbox Series S and X can do. I believe PlayStation 5 can do 28 chunks. I could be wrong. The PlayStation 5 can probably do 36 the same as the Xboxes. And then last gen, if I remember right, does 16. And then I don't remember what the Switch does. Like I believe it does like 12, but most people like have it done to like 5 because of how poorly the game runs on the Switch. Also, do I need to get a plosive filter for my plosive mic? Probably not. Pop 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 pop. Yeah, I don't think I don't think I need a really crazy good pop filter. I think the microphone's built-in one is pretty good. But yeah, as I was saying earlier with the narrator settings, there is no way to make the narrator shut up in Minecraft. So, I might like make a suggestion to like the Minecraft feedback or something like that, and be like accessibility setting, have a hotkey to silence narrator. Because that would be a decent thing. Like, if you have a narrator that narrates chat, you could just be like, silence! And then it would be like, or something like that. I like this new desk. So, I bought this desk. It's a. There's like advertisements for this company like everywhere now online, but I found it like on the night of Black Friday. And so because the table I had, it's a 30 by 72-inch Costco table. Well, I don't think it's Costco specifically, but it's like one of those party tables. Like you just unfold the two legs and sit it down, and then, you know, like if there was like a party in a box set for like parties, it would be one of those tables, a package of red solo cups, um, 6 packs of beers, uh, some 2 liters of various sodas, and a couple of ping pong balls, and some other random things here and there. It is smooth. I think what I might need to do is before I stream, I'll need to like reset my internet. Because I think that's what I'll do. Is I will have to do some interesting things. Um, because how my internet set up is, it's literally it's a 5G signal receiver, and it takes that and turns that into Wi-Fi signal, which is also 5G. Well, a different kind of 5G. For Wi-Fi, it's 5 gigahertz. For for data, I think it's for cell data, I think it's fifth generation. Um, but I think it's funny how it turns 5G data into 5G Wi-Fi. But it's Wi-Fi 6. It's really good. It has like usually 150 to 300 megabit download, and for upload, it's usually between 20 and 40 megabit. However, it has slightly higher ping. Like the ping is usually like 25 to 50 milliseconds extra, and there is a bit of packet loss. So even though my PC is Ethernet straight into the router, the router itself is wireless. It's not wired. It's wireless. There's no cable involved. And the reason why we got it was because our ISP said that we didn't apply, like our house didn't apply for fiber yet. So we were just like, okay, cool. And so they were like, you get a wireless thingy. And it's like this dinosaur egg that has this like clock on it. It reads out the time. I wish I could switch it from 12-hour time to 24-hour time, because all of my other devices run on 24-hour time, and I'm just looking over at it, and it would, like, right now. Oh well, it's 11:51, so it's literally I can't show. But like, if it was like 1:37 p.m., my computer, my Xbox, and my phone would all say 13:37, but that would just say 1:37. So yeah, I like how quiet my microphone is now. Like, there's no extra noise. Like, hold on, if I go and turn on my air conditioner, would that make extra noise? Let me go find out. I mean, you can hear it, but like it's quiet. Like, let me. Oh yeah, that's like super quiet. Like, let me find my microphone. Oh, that's already on like full setting. Like, let me do this. Like, I thought like it would be like this, but no, it's kind of quiet. I like that. Which was really good because that time I'm gonna have to be streaming all summer. Let me turn it off. Yeah, but I'm gonna stream during the summertime. conditioner. I think I heard my own echo say air conditioner. Yeah, I gotta turn on the air conditioner. uh. Ow. Yeah, it's like barely above freezing right now, so I don't want to have the air conditioner on. Oh yeah, so about the desk. So it's from this company called, I believe it's called Sedita. They're based out of the UK, and the desk usually goes for $400, but I got it for 160. Well, plus a $20 shipping fee, plus a $1.80 international fee. So I ended up paying $181.78 for the table for the desk. And it's really cool. It's a 67-inch L-shaped desk, and it has a kind of like a shelf compartment on the right side. Well, what to say? So it's more like a little storage compartment. Oh, you could hear my dogs through the microphone. That's so terrible. Oh no. You just hear them go woof 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 woof. So I just have like so I couldn't fit my computer in it because it's supposed to be for a computer. However, uh, my computer is like a full fat ATX computer. And it just wouldn't be able to fit there very nice and neatly. So I decided that that's where my trash can goes, and the little tiny compartment above it, that's where I will put like pizza boxes when I need to store them after I eat the pizza out of them. And then on the left side, on the L shape, is a pegboard and three little cubbies, and then as like a top shelf. And it also has power. Like it's got four plugs and two USB ports. So now I have a small power strip and I have a surge protector. They're not plugged into each other because I am not stupid. uh, so rule number one about power cord or power strips and surge protectors or multi plugs of any kind: do not plug a multi plug into another multi plug. Just get a longer extension cord. Like, I'm not an electrician, but even I go yee whenever I see daisy chained uh things. Because one of my friends will be like, "Yeah, I plugged a power strip into another power strip so I could get even more power," and I'm like, "That's not how that works. Like your wall can only output so much power to that one plug, and eventually it's gonna overload, and then you're gonna have a house fire." And they're like, "That won't happen," and that happened like 3 days later, and they were like, "You're right." And I was like, I know a thing or two about electricity. And it's not like I did research, it's just that whenever I plan things for like events and stuff, because I used to be like an event coordinator for my youth group at the time. And one of the things I do for these events is I would look at all the power outlets, and I'd be like, okay, so these are all on one circuit, these are all on one circuit. And then when people would bring in their TVs and consoles and stuff, I'd be like, all right, you're over here, you're over here, you're over here, and you're over here. And I tried to have like one heavy load with like a couple of light loads. And I'd always make sure that people weren't plugging power strips into power strips or other, daisy chaining the crap out of things. And for the most part, it worked really well. It's just that when people didn't listen to me, we had problems. Sorry, I was looking at something on my phone. I need to charge up my phone. Let me look actually at. So I love that like your when you refresh YouTube, your stream isn't like automatically there. Let me check on the quality of the stream. Let's see. Do 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 do. Oh, not that. Higher picture quality. It says 720p. Let me look at advanced. Okay, so it's not guaranteeing 60 FPS. Okay, I'll have to look into that. My poor phone. So I have to like leave my like whenever my phone's charging, I have to leave it in a certain way because the phone's charging port is kind of dying. I mean, I've had my phone for 4.5 years, so yeah. It's already slated to be replaced sometime next year. It's just that I have to keep good care of it. But yeah, I so I'm glad that the dogs aren't like super loud. But at the same time, I think it is kind of funny that they are like that. Is it Controller Alt? Is oh God, ah, whoopsie daisy. Okay, so my my stream controls are my left control and my numpad keys. And the reason why is because usually my voice mod controls are left alt and numpad keys for sound effects. And I'll have to like redo a lot of the controls for the stream labs. But yeah, that used to be my old control layout, was I had controls for everything. Because I'd have a whole bunch of scenes and stuff, and yeah, it was pretty cool. Back in the mixer days. I, I wonder where I'd be if Microsoft never gave up on Mixer. Like, that's one thing I thought about is like, what would have been the case? Because every time I think about it, right, Microsoft would have had the best platform when it came to VTubers. Like, if they waited a year, Mixer would have been a pretty good platform for VTubers. Especially especially in the modern day where a lot of people, a lot of independent VTubers don't want to stream on YouTube, and a lot of people get banned off of Twitch for somewhat false reasons. Although a lot of it's not entirely Twitch's fault, sometimes it is the VTuber's fault. But it happens enough to where people say that Twitch is unfairly banning VTubers. And if Mixer was still around, then people would be like, well, I don't like streaming on YouTube because YouTube is not a streaming centric platform, and Twitch is banning VTubers for no reason. I'm going to go to Mixer. But the problem is, Mixer doesn't exist anymore and hasn't for 4.5 freaking years. Like, if Microsoft would have waited a year, they would have been able to hit the VTubing boom. Like, I would have been a great Mixer VTuber if, well, if my computer hadn't conked itself out in 2022. Like, just imagine that. Like, Mixer was still going. I would have had like a whole bunch of followers at that point, and ooh, yeah, I think you're supposed to have it like that, but I'm surprised you don't hear that rattling. My house rattles whenever the heat gets turned on, the central heating. There's, I think one of the blower fans has an issue, and so because of that, most of the house just kind of rattles. And my microphone actually used to rattle on my old table, and people were like, "What the heck is that?" Because my microphone would be doing this. But yeah, So, fun fact, I was actually supposed to work at a concession stand today because there was supposed to be like a basketball game going on. However, apparently there was a miscommunication somewhere along the way, and they're doing an away game and not a home game today. Not much we can do when they're away. So yeah, we got sent back home. I actually feeling kind of hungry. So yeah. Anyways, it's afternoon already. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. I'll do some more tweaking to the stream. And who knows? Maybe I'll get back into streaming. Maybe that'll be like my New Year's resolution for 2025 is do at least one stream a week. So yeah, anyways, I will see y'all later. Bye.